Hello everybody, my name is Harshvardhan Jadhav. I am an ex-MLA from the Taluka of Kannad in the district of Aurangabad. Friends, I need to bring to your notice a very important thing which is happening in Maharashtra today. As we all know that we are all facing COVID, and literally almost all the sectors of the Indian economy have drained. There is absolutely no business, whether it will be the hotel industry or you can take any industry for that matter, manufacturing, corporate, any sort of industry. But definitely there is a tremendous slowdown everywhere. Now in this situation, the only brighter side of the economy is our agriculture sector. And there are no doubts about it, because the most less hit sector is the agriculture sector. Friends, although this is the fact, there is a certain thing which is getting down the agriculture sector also to what the other sectors are facing. And that is the issue of the crop loans. The loans which farmers usually get every year for the harvesting so that they could produce good crop are literally being refused to most of the farmers because of the earlier track record. I would like to bring to your notice that since last 3 years, the state was undergoing a tremendous drought situation and farmers could not produce as much as they were targeted for. So obviously they could not repay the loans and they became defaulters. Now, as they have become defaulters, the banks are refusing them further loans, stating that since they are defaulters, they cannot be given loans. Now, if they are not given loans, then there is a major question that how are they going to go ahead with this harvesting season? And well, if they don't go ahead with this harvesting season, then what happens to the crop? And what happens to the only sector of the Indian economy, which is the most less hit sector as far as COVID is concerned? It is quite evident that if this only sector, which is not really hit hard by COVID, collapses, then there is no relief for the Indian economy to revive. So the whole strength, the pillar of the Indian economy today is the agriculture sector. At this juncture, I would like to inform you that because of the droughts, the state government had come out with a loan waiver scheme for the farmers, and up to 2 lakh rupees, all the crop loans were to be waived off and the government was going to pay for it. But unfortunately, the banks have not given all the names of the farmers who had loans up to 2 lakhs to the government. And since the banks did not give the total name of the farmers, almost 80 to 90% farmers today, in spite of the loan waiver, are not being able to get a new loan just because they are still in the defaulters list. Question is, if the government wants to help, question is, if we look at what Prime Minister Narendra Modi has assigned, we can check internet, we can check Google and search where the 20 lakh crore package to revive the economy is going, and the first phase is 5,800 crores. And in that phase, we can see that the financing facilities have been strengthened, they have been given funds. Now at this situation, when the state government is given a loan waiver, the central government is trying to revive the economy by pushing in funds for the financial institutions. Why are the banks not responding? Why are the banks not giving the exact number of the list of the farmers to the state government in order to get them the loan waiver? So right now I think that there is definitely a need for all other sectors of the economy to help this farming sector as is the state government trying, and as is the central government trying, and get them out of the distress, because they are the only people, they are the only guys who can take our economy to a new height. Otherwise we are all gone. So at this juncture, I think one thing which needs to be done is a directive has to be sent to the banks stating that you should immediately inform the state and the central governments about those farmers whose loan accounts are default, and they are defaulters just because of drought, and at this point they should be given the loan waiver or the central government package. So in trying to do that, I think it was a job of the politicians, of the people's representatives to take this issue up. Unfortunately, they haven't. So we all should, the citizens of India, we all people, I think we should stand behind our farmers. I have tried to do an initiative. I have decided to file a public interest litigation in the High Court of Bombay, bench at Aurangabad, and I'm seeking a directive for the farmers to the banks by the High Court, stating that the banks should immediately inform and give the original list of farmers so that the loans can be waived off and the farmers could get new crop loans so that they could make a good crop. Fortunately, this year we've got good rains. It's not a drought situation. So the farmers, as of the natural resources are concerned, are pretty well equipped. The only thing which is going wrong with them is about the finance. So it's an artificial thing which is hindering the sector, and this needs to be corrected. I request to one and all to please support this cause by donating whatever amount you feel it's good, because after all, even if we lodge a PIL, at that in that consequence, we have to pay the lawyer, we have to pay the fees for the deposit for the court, and it's not that it's something which is to do only with the agriculture sector. As I've been always telling, and I've told this in this video as well, this is the only sector which can take the Indian economy up, and this needs to be assisted. Now in this state, I think we should all get together, pull in all our finances, and try to get these people out of this mess so that the economy could be revived. Now this particular thing about the farming sector, I can state officially that the whole of Maharashtra is witnessing this kind of a situation. It's not just farmers from a particular district, it's about the farmers from the whole of Maharashtra. The whole of Maharashtra, we can see farmers in distress just because they have not been, their loans have not been waived off, because the banks have not supported, they have not given the actual names. So it's an issue which the whole of Maharashtra faces. I would request to all, one and all, to please help this in this public interest litigation, because once we get an order, it's going to be for the whole of Maharashtra. So I think everybody, all farmers in the Maharashtra, there are lakhs and lakhs of farmers in Maharashtra who are facing distress, who are facing financial problems because of their they're not getting sanctioned the crop loans. So this court order would go a long way in helping all the farmers all over Maharashtra and every district, and definitely, as I said, that would give returns to our economy. So please contribute in whatever manner you can, and if there are lawyers out there, I would request lawyers who want to contribute, they can definitely come up and they can fight the case. You know, we are paying lawyers, so if we have an additional lawyer who's wanting to do some social work, and not just social work, he wants to do something for the country, for the farmers, he is welcome, and he can also be a part of the team, of the legal team fighting the case. And I'm very sure that the High Court will honor, because the parameters of the state government, the parameters of the central government, if we have a look at them, definitely farmers are the people who are supposed to get the benefits. It is just that we need to link the banks with the state government, we need to link the banks with the central government in respect especially of the farmers. So it 100% will get through. I request you to contribute. My Google Pay number and my phone pay number I'm sharing with you. It's 976553011. I repeat, it's 976553011. I request you all, one and all, to help these farmers in distress. As I said, if lawyers do want and want to contribute by pleading the case, by being a member of the team, I would definitely welcome all the lawyers, and if they could make a difference, that will go a really great big way for the farmers. In case the High Court does not support this cause, in case I think if at all, because we are not sure, we cannot just say that we know what the order we are getting, so it's all about court. So in case something goes wrong, we have to approach the Supreme Court. You see, we already are facing a situation where in the Supreme Court there is a petition pending of under PIL, under the public interest litigation, wherein people have requested the Supreme Court to waive off the last 3 months interest rate, the interest money from all the loan borrowers, whether they are farmers or whether they are any other, the home loan borrowers or the car loan borrowers or the business loan borrowers. And that case is as has been heard earlier. I think it's been heard on 17th June, as I remember. The news has come in the Financial Express. So they are talking about waiving of the interest rates, interest money for the last 3 months, and the Supreme Court has told the government of India that is the actual money which needs to be pumped in by the central government in order to waive off these interests is 2 lakh crore, and the government is thinking on it. The next hearing for that matter is coming up in the first week of August. So in case the High Court does not understand what we are trying to say, we can definitely link up this matter in the Supreme Court and try to bring to the attention of the Supreme Court that since you're already hearing a similar petition and you've directed the central government to act upon it and give its report, and you're going to hear it again in the first week of August, we pray that the farmers should also be taken into consideration and even their money should be waived off. So definitely I think it's a journey. So I would request all to join this journey, and let's all do it together. Whatever way you guys can help, please help the farmers, because the farmers are the guys who are going to take this economy out. I do not think that there is any other sector in this economy which will boost the economy, boost the Indian, what India is going through. So this is the need of the time, and we have to act upon it. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you could please forward this video to all your groups, that would be great. And if more and more contributors can come, they are welcome. Lawyers are welcome. Chartered accountants are welcome. Those whoever have study in it, those who can give any kind of support in this cause are more than welcome. Youngsters are welcome. If people are coming together and telling me that these are some more inputs which could make the straight case stronger, we can give you some more evidence, we can give you some more material, even that is more than welcome. I would welcome everything, and every sort of help is solicited. Thank you so much on that. My name is Harshvardhan Jadhav. I'm again repeating my name. My name is Harshvardhan Jadhav. I am an ex-MLA from the Taluk of Kannad in district Aurangabad, and I've been MLA for two terms, and right now I'm a social activist and I'm helping out all the people in the distress at this juncture. Thank you so much for watching the video. God bless you. I love you all. Thank you.